awkward yet interesting first filming of Wine and Dine with Porter. I know originally I told everybody I would be doing meatloaf, but at the request of my family, I've been asked to do stuffed shells. So, that's what we got going on so far. Why don't we first go over the ingredients that you're going to need in order to accomplish this recipe. You'll need a box of shells. I usually use Mueller's. I go to Publix to shop. When they see everybody carries it. You'll need mozzarella cheese, shredded, ricotta cheese. Serrano is really good. You're going to need about a 15-ounce portion of it. 1 egg. You'll need breadcrumbs. I actually like to mix a portion of breadcrumbs I buy from the store, and then depending on whatever I'm cooking, I'll use a flavored Pringle chips. What I've chosen for this meal is a pizza flavored, Italian-type Italian. You'll need a little bit of milk, about a stick of butter, some garlic, fresh garlic, and minced garlic that you can get in the produce section at most grocery stores. You'll need 2 types of sausage. What I chose for this is a mild Italian sausage and a kielbasa. The sausage will be used for 2 things. It'll be used, 1 half of it will be used for the mix for inside the shells, and then the other half we're going to boil and then cut into small pieces and then saute. And what those will do is those will be inserted at the top of the shell before you start to bake it, but we'll go over that later. What we'll do is, I'll show you how to cook it. You also need a small amount of beef. I use about a ½ pound because I much prefer the taste of the Italian sausage in my mouth. That's dirty. Anyway, a little bit of oregano. Also something I think is called Babylon cheese, Babylon cheese, whatever. It's a small round cheese that's put into wax paper that you'll find at inside any of the cheese sections in a small net bagging. I actually got about 6 or 7 pieces. Those will actually also be used right before baking when we cook the sausage and top it off. You're going to need, and this is an odd one, but you'll need a little bit of cream cheese. I use the Philadelphia garlic and herb cream cheese because it'll add a little bit of a taste to the mix that goes inside the shells. The mix itself is pretty interesting. It's a combination of the ricotta cheese, a mix of sauteed sausage and hamburger meat, breadcrumbs, eggs, the Philadelphia cream cheese, and a 6-cheese Italian shredded mix that I also get. I'm going to let you see that there. Don't know if you can read it, but there you go. We'll be rolling the breadcrumbs in a minute. Also, we're going to be doing a French loaf garlic bread. And what I do is I get just a regular either baguette roll or French roll. And what we'll do is we're going to cut it at a bias, meaning at an angle, so it takes up a lot more room than the actual width of the bread. We'll have fresh roasted garlic that I'll show you how to prepare in my garlic roaster. We'll take that, after we cut the bread, we'll spread it over the top, then brush it with some butter and bake it for about 10 minutes. That's right when you're about done and you're going to be eating. So this will be a couple of takes. You'll see me cut in and out. It is my first episode, so we'll see how it goes. I have no idea how YouTube works, so I think you'll be able to email me your ideas, suggestions, comments. I probably won't listen to them because I'm pretty much stubborn. I'm almost like a tourist, but that was for all the Zodiac people out there. I also use pasta sauce from the store. Right now I have a Classico because it was on sale. But what I do to the sauce for mine is I add some milk and some butter to it and saute it for a small amount of time to add a little bit more flavor. Sometimes I'll add more oregano. It's really going to be up to your personal taste. So, one more time, a French roll or a baguette roll, butter, garlic, shells, mozzarella cheese, ricotta, egg, breadcrumbs, milk, butter, sausage, 2 types, ground beef, oregano, cheese, and sauce. And that will get us started. What we'll do now is I'll move the camera over, and you're going to see what I've been doing with the sausage. This is the raw version of it, and I wanted to bring that out because I wanted to show you 2 things. One, I wanted to show you how we got the sausage to look like that. Now, you may not be able to see it because of video quality, but it's a good amount of chunks of sausage that I sauteed up. What I did is I took the mild Italian sausage, I cut it along the skin that it comes in, just a little bit so I can peel the skin back. Once I peel the skin back, it goes away. I take the sausage and you break it up into little pieces. The reason you want to do that is because you don't want to have a big chunk of it. The more you cook it, the more well done it is on the outside and raw in the middle. Smaller chunks, you don't have to cook it for as long. You can cook it on a lower temperature. And for me, it allows me to add things to it better. Because what we're going to do is take a minced garlic, like what we have here that you purchase at the store, already done for you, so you don't have to worry about it. And as we saute the sausage in the pan, we'll be adding salt and pepper and minced garlic to it, so that it kind of infuses with it before we add it to the actual mix that goes in and along the shells. So, we broke that up a little bit. I am a fanatic, just like at work, with washing my hands, so you will see me using my hands and washing them. I cannot be held liable for the fact that I don't have any more feeling in my fingertips. So, you may see me grabbing stuff off the oven top, or sometimes even out of the oven, and not using a glove or not using a towel to do it. The reason why is because I just don't have any more feeling. For the times that I have to grab, and this is a plug, maybe the UGG glove will hire me, the UGG glove, it's awesome. You put it on and it's up to like 550 degrees. I love it. Okay, I know it's called wine and dine with porter, but I may be having a bit of a bay leaf while I cook this, mostly for the fact that it's the first time I'm cooking it. Alright, so I'm going to turn the camera around a little bit. I know this is great camera action here. I'll be nominated for something for that. Regular saute pan. You know, if you want to have like a medium heat, right here in back is the actual store-bought sauce that I had. I'll show you a little bit of it. I'm a big fan of not knowing where the hell anything is that I'm looking for. Anyways, I'm a big fan of the wooden appliances, and the reason why is because it's not tough on your cooking utensils. This sauce is just a regular 4-cheese sauce mixed with a third of a stick of butter and maybe 2 ounces of milk, but not a lot. It's going to have a lighter color to it, but when we start to mix it for the inside, it's going to taste really great. Put that back on. Take this out. I'll be using countless things that's our roasted garlic. We'll get to look at that in a minute. I love the roasted garlic. I'll tell you what, a house filled with the smell of garlic is a house I would not mind being in. Alright. Look at that. As you can see on the roaster, the garlic comes up. It's a little bit brown on top. What we're going to do is you're going to cut around the top of the garlic when you get out of the store, just exposing the very tip of it. Then you put a little bit of butter, probably like maybe not even an eighth of a stick on top, with salt and pepper and a little bit of olive oil. And what that does is you bake it for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, depending on the softness that you want. And the result that you'll have is that when the garlic comes out, it's going to be very soft. What we're going to do is push that garlic onto the bread loaf and then use it for butter. So that'll be the last time you feed that for a couple minutes.